I am going to present to you the eccentric life of Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. This is one of the richest Arab sheikhs in the entire world, the current ruler of Abu Dhabi and president of the United Arab Emirates. He has an immense fortune that he has inherited from various deaths of members of his family, such as, for example, the death of his brother, who was Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed. Thanks to this man, Dubai is known as an extremely innovative place, and he has diversified the economy beyond oil and is one of the main heads of the Vision 2030 for the Abu Dhabi plan, and to convert it into a global center. This oil sheikh, with a life full of eccentricities and things that any mortal could not even dream of, is a graduate of the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in the United Kingdom, and is considered one of the most influential Arab leaders in the world. If you want to know a little about the wealth of this man, give a like to this video that is part of the Billionaire Society, the only club in the world of millionaires on the internet. Let us begin with his most luxurious house in Dubai. Inside the house, in the main rooms, there's a presidential suite, a floating bed designed in Germany with a titanium and rose gold base worth $3 million billion, a jacuzzi carved from a single block of marble, similar to the one used in the Taj Mahal, 18-karat gold faucets with precious stones embedded. In the salon where all the guests are received by this man, there are mobile walls, ebony and ivory wood panels that open to convert the room into a private IMAX cinema and drink bars, and the best of all, imported from the glaciers of Norway. Well, of course, this man needs to have the highest quality products, and if he wants to eat a delicious meat for lunch, it has to be brought to him directly from any country. This Arab sheikh resides in the main palace of Abu Dhabi, designed in a modern Arab style, costing $3 billion, making it one of the most expensive residences on the planet. Its ceilings, doors, and architectural details are made of 24-karat gold, Italian marble, and Swarovski crystals in lamps and staircases. It has a main dome, bathed in gold and decorated with Islamic mosaics. In the Great Hall, you will find a throne for the man to sit on like a king in the movies. This is adorned with 15-ton chandeliers and several solid gold panels. In this place, you will find the Great Presidential Library, which holds within it several historical manuscripts valued at $500 million, as it contains secrets of humanity in this place, and many books that you will not find even on the internet, no matter how much you search for them. The places are adorned with Persian carpets of 17 square meters, hand-woven with silk and gold threads that can cost $7 million. The doors are gigantic. There are 12 doors of 7 meters in height, made of French oak with solid gold fittings, and each one can cost up to $4 million. The columns that support the enormous weight of the building total 100 to prevent the infrastructure from falling and to withstand tremors and earthquakes. They are covered with travertine marble and 3-millimeter thick gold leaf inlays. As if that were not enough, this man owns the Al Bateen Palace, the private residence in the Abu Dhabi district. You will find one of the most expensive palaces in the world, with a $2.1 billion purchase price. In the exteriors, there are 3 security rings that are guaranteeing the leader protection at the moment he needs it. You will find the first ring on the outside, Emirati guards with training in the French Foreign Legion, armed to the teeth and with bulletproof vests, supervising through bell towers and radios any anomaly that occurs on the outside, or if there are suspicious cars or individuals with unknown motives in this area. Then, there are others a little further away on the perimeter with thermal sensors and drones that are monitoring who has violated the first ring. And anyone they see who is unauthorized personnel and is in this place will be given the first warning, but the second will be with bullets. And the last protection ring that this Emirati king has is inside the palace, as there are retina scanners to access the suites, his rooms, and the kitchen. Well, as you well know, these men are at risk of being poisoned. Therefore, there are escorts and security guards watching the chefs at all times. Later, I will present to you the fleet of airplanes that this man has. Mohammed bin Zayed, well, he not only has palaces, but also the most exclusive and technologically advanced car collection in the world. He has a Barracuda, a Bugatti Chiron of unique rose gold in the world, costing $19 million plus $4 million in modifications. The car is plated in 24-karat rose gold with anti-theft protection and headlights with embedded diamonds. Each headlight costs $250,000. The seats are made with stingray skin, an aromatherapy system with personalized fragrances that is a mixture between oud and saffron, and the 1,800 horsepower engine modified by Bugatti just for this man. He also bought the Mercedes-Benz Maybach Lero of Falcon. There are only two in the world, costing $12 million, and the other is in a German museum. But Zayed may be one of the only ones who has this one in the world, with VR 10-level armor, which means it is one of the highest in the armored system, as it is resistant to bombs, anti-personnel mines, and RPGs. Its windows are made with 10-centimeter polycarbonate with an anti-laser coating. It has a central console with an integrated Patek Philippe watch that costs more than $1 million and a refrigerator for caviar, and it has tires that can continue moving even after being punctured or shot. All this is to guarantee the safety of the Supreme Leader, so that in case of an attack, he can reach his destination safe and sound. He also owns the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, modified for the Desert Lizzen Phantom, costing $0,000 with adjustable height of 50 centimeters for dunes, a special hydraulic system, and self-inflating tires with pressure controlled from the dashboard. Its seats have thermoregulatory massage that uses NASA technology and a Himalayan air system that filters and cools the air like in high mountains, infrared for night driving without being detected, and a Faraday cage against electromagnetic pulses. He has the Black Shadow, a Jesco Trevita. There are only 3 in the world, costing $7 million. This sheikh has 2. The third belongs to the boxer Floyd Mayweather, one of the highest-paid athletes on the planet. Its bodywork is covered in diamond-studded carbon fiber, gull-wing doors with anti-collision sensors, acceleration from 0 to 400 kilometers per hour in 18 seconds, and a stealth mode, which is an active silencer to avoid acoustic radars. It has a survival kit and anti-radiation pills in the glove compartment. He also owns the Mayhawe, a Tesla Cybertruck modified by the Sheikh, meaning it is a unique prototype costing $4 million and has nothing to do with the commercial model. It has a titanium exoskeleton that can withstand 50 caliber bullet impacts, electromagnetic pulse-proof glass, a 10,000 kilometer range battery, and a surveillance drone that comes out of the cargo bed. He is also the owner of a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster. There are only 9 in the world, costing $8 million, and he has the Golf Liberty Edition, customized with an active spoiler that deploys at 250 kilometers per hour. It has rear diffusers with V-lights that are only visible with special glasses and an exhaust with a real silence mode so as not to disturb in palaces. He is also the owner of the Versailles of Dubai, the Emirates Hills mansion, a mansion valued at $450 million, in which he had a private airport and a heliport hidden under a retractable armored glass platform built. Inside, there's an underground tunnel that has a direct connection to the Burj Khalifa and is used as an escape in emergencies. Within the property, there are works of art with incalculable values, such as the Salvator Mundi by Da Vinci, also an exact replica valued at $200 million, and sculptures by Jeff Koons in the garden that can cost up to $7 million. This property is very well guarded by several escorts, armed with long rifles in case someone wanted to enter by force to steal something. They also have a complex of private beaches in Surbani Yas Island. As is well known, if you are a politician from Dubai or a very powerful person within this country, it is very normal for you to have your own island or to have your own beach with sea built in Dubai. These artificial islands are an exquisite taste only for true ultra-billionaires. This beach complex, which has 87 square kilometers, that is, it is larger than Manhattan, and within it houses exotic animals, as it has a private zoo. There you will find everything from cheetahs to oryx and pink flamingos. In the private reserve, it can cost approximately $240 million. In the main villa, there's a retractable roof to observe the stars with MED-LX 200 telescopes and a sound system of 1,500 speakers hidden in walls and palm trees. This man also owns a chalet in St. Moritz, Switzerland, a refuge he has in the Alps in case he needs to hide or his life is under threat. Several members of the Saudi royal family have been threatened with death, and several have suffered attacks. Therefore, several of them have secret refuges in various parts of the world. One of the few known ones is located in the Swiss Alps. It has a private ice rink with an artificial snow system, and an underground cellar with 5,000 bottles of wine, including a Romanée Conti bottle from 1945, priced at $500,000. A chalet in the Alps can cost up to only $6 million, but this man had it customized in such a way that its price increases to $70 million, as he has his own land for skiing and carrying out multiple activities, something that even the richest people in Switzerland cannot afford. As if that were not enough, this man owns the Palace of Gold, built in 2017 and with secret renovations in 2022. It is a palace that has 422 rooms, but how is such an enormous mansion maintained? Well, it is necessary to hire more than 100 employees, ranging from cleaning staff to Michelin-starred chefs and experts in Islamic art, because what is inside this mansion is simply something worthy of a film award. The estimated value of the mansion is $900 million and is located under the Liwa Desert. It has mobile, sand-covered roofs that camouflage with the desert and a system of solar mirrors that illuminate the interior without visible windows. The luxuries hidden underground are several, from an infinity pool with artificial waves used for private surfing and a hydroponic garden with rare fruit trees, Japanese gold mangoes, and grapes that can cost $1,000 per bunch, and a private IMAX cinema with shark skin seats that are antibacterial. If at any time you need to escape from this mansion because you are surrounded by enemies or there are intruders inside, it is easy. You have several escape tunnels that lead some to Oman and others directly to Saudi Arabia, and they have motion sensors that detect intruders even 5 kilometers away. He also owns the Kars Al Bahar, the floating palace of Dubai, located in international waters near the Palm Jumeirah, costing $1.23 billion. It has platforms, giants with diesel-electric motors that can move at 2 knots, a retractable heliport, and a dock for submarines. Inside, there is an aquatic throne room and a 5-meter-thick glass floor over the sea, a private aquarium with whale sharks and artificial coral reefs, and an interior rain system to water tropical plants in the central atrium. It has technology that desalinates all the water and produces 50,000 liters of drinking water per day, and electronic defenses with radar inhibitors and water cannons pressure. It is literally one of the most technologically advanced mansions on planet Earth that you will not find even in the United States. This man also owns an English castle in England, the Alida in Cotswolds, England. This castle was not bought in his name, but under front men, probably to launder money or not to declare so many taxes. It costs $450 million, and like every Arab sheikh, it must have straw roofs of gold, and it is straw covered in 24-karat gold. Libraries with first editions of Shakespeare and Newton worth $200 million, and hidden passages within revolving bookshelves and paintings with eyes that follow visitors. One of the most attractive eccentricities of this place is a nuclear bunker disguised in the wine cellar to hide the sheikhs in case of an attack or a war, and a gym with a balsa wood floor that is anti-impact. The man also bought the Jabal al-Nur, the summit mansion in Switzerland in the Swiss Alps. He has, apart from the chalet, another mansion estimated at $600 million with an armored station and tunnels excavated in ice for all-terrain vehicles. It has a terrace suspended over a 1,000-meter cliff and a heated pool with views of Lake Geneva at 40 degrees all year round. This man has a fleet of palaces and properties so extensive that he can easily be one of the real estate investors with the most money on planet Earth. But that is not all he possesses. Now that you know the extreme luxury in which this sheikh lives, would you like to one day have so much money? And if you had so much, what would you use it for? On the screen, you're seeing more images. See what happens if you touch them. This is the Billionaire Club. See you in the next video.